Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm Simon Richard, full stack student in Alberton, Paris, from the cohort C20. And today I will present you my portfolio project for the end of my specialization. That's called Career Match. So the story of Career Match is long, but that's come from an observation I make. I realized the importance of a network when you're looking for a job, an internship, and I had nothing, no network to find it in the tech world. So it was very difficult, and most of the research job platform was not intuitive and not funny, so I decided it was maybe a good idea to develop something in that way. So it was important to have a good experience and have something really simple for the job searcher and the company, because that's not funny for them too. So I tried to do something intuitive, accessible, and something that works on the computer and on a mobile phone. I tested on Android, but today it's not completely finished. So I tried that help particularly students that switch of career or new students in the tech world, because I switched my career after 10 years in construction. So I tried to do something good. I used the TypeScript and Python as a language, and React Native and Django for framework, and SQLite 3 as database, and Android Studio to emulate an Android mobile phone. I tried it on my mobile phone too, and it works correctly too. So the timeline, it was something hard to define, because I had the idea at the beginning of the year, speaking with Chon, which is the SWE of the campus. We tell another cohort that can work on a job site, but they don't interested in it, and I will develop something more fun, something that mix job platform and something like Tinder, but something professional. After that, I think about that for months, and after months and months, I think about it. I develop my schedules about that, and I learn about React Native, and just begin it for weeks. And that's not easy. And then the final sprint, the sprint 2, that's in first time I just begin to develop my application, and that was normal, and just a front end on the first part, the back end on another part, And when we decide to make it functional, the problem begins. And so after it was the last rush to the end, and just 1 week, and now I can present you the project. So that's really simple. The user use it on computer or on mobile phones, and they make requests to the backend that make requests to the database, and that sends response to the backend and to the front end, and that's it. So that's something relatively simple. So what was the challenge? I have to learn React Native, kind of React, and I used Java TypeScript. That's a bit different of JavaScript, but that's relatively interesting. And time is always a challenge. In this project. So I have a lot of different technologies that have worked together. So learning the objectives was to discover new technologies, develop a cross-platform application, and use specific software to develop. So now it's time for a demo. So what is it? That's it. So here is the landing page. Here is the landing page of the application. I can create an account here. I can connect here. So we will create an account as candidates that is looking for a job. So like that, something simple. Up. Sorry. Okay. So you fill some fields with information. Like that, and I want to find a job, so I choose share curriculum vitae. So I prefer backend, or I know Django and PHP, Python, and I'm looking for this kind. So la data. So here I had sorry. Here I just had something new. Oh. Okay, that's okay. But you have the video and the Okay, that have to be on the same screen on the white block, and you have the okay. So here it's not working. Okay, so you have a CV and a video. Okay, nice. So you can play the video and you can read a job announcce. So you can like or dislike. So here, oh, fun. That's I want to do that. I like, and you go on Tinder. It swap on another. Here you can dislike too, and that's it. You can just go there. Here you have the different elements you like, and here you have the likes you received. So that's it. And when another company sends you a like, you receive and you like them, you have the mail that appear. So if I like everything, I can do something, I think. So like. Okay, so I can go. Okay, here, up, sure. Okay, here it's ready. You can watch another an announce of something that presents the TV, and a short video of what he wants or whatever. So if you like, and it presents something different. And if you want, you can dislike. You like. Okay, you like everything. The sound is okay for the video. The other video, it was just because there is no sound on it. So here you have an opportunity. Okay, you can watch it. There is a troubleshoot, and that's it. Finally, if you receive a like from a company, and the company like you, and you like the company, you receive the email, and they receive your email, and you can contact each other. That's it. That's all. That's all for the presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. What was the biggest challenge with this project?
The biggest challenge for me was to have something correct in a short time, because I had the deadline, I think 4 weeks ago. Even if I have the idea, for a long time, I really begin to develop it. Just 4 weeks ago, and that have been really difficult, because I was looking for an internship at the same time, and I have to develop another application, but a React Native application at the same time. So it was really, really hard. So I have been helped by a peer that helped me a lot about that.
Hello. You told us that it took 3 sprints to do that. So, how many weeks are for each sprint?
That was, oh, that's not really sprint because that's not regular. The first was finally the first sprint. That was just my mind, and just I was just thinking about that is a good idea. I can do something interesting because when I'm looking for a job, it's always on platform that's so boring. I want to do something more sexy, more fun to use. When the mobile phone version will be ready, you can easily use it on everywhere, and it's easy to swipe another profile, and I have to develop more features, and that's for me that's just the beginning of this. So that's not the answer, but and the two other was 1 week and 2 weeks.
Have you tested your application on a mobile phone?
Yes,
Okay.
and I have front-end trouble because everything is not ready. I have to fix it and cannot present you the version for mobile phone today. It's not that's not useful.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But that's the next step.
Thank you, Simon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. So I am Ines Ubabas, I'm 23 and I'm a web developer student. So I have an experience in both front-end and back-end, and I've got opportunity to work on different parts of this project. So here is my GitHub for more details, and this is my teammate.
So hello everyone, I'm Massini Sagandous, also a first-year computer science student at Alberton School. So I focused on developing a portfolio that demonstrates my skill in both front-end and back-end development. So today we're excited to present to you Bâti France web application portfolio project that we created as part of your first year validation at Alberton School. So let's move to the story behind. So Bâti France is a construction company, so I'm currently working with them. So I was curious about your online presence and I discovered that we didn't have a website, so I suggested to create one and my manager agreed. So I talked with them for a moment and he needed the free online codes on the website to save time, because in Paris there is a lot of traffic. So the company offers several services, but we focused only on 3: electricity, painting and plumbing. So the website is in French because the company is located in Paris. So now I'll hand it over to Ines.
So let's move to technologies. So we used JS, HTML, CSS for the front end, Django, SQLite and Python for the back end to ensure a fast and reliable experience. Now let's move to the architecture. So the architecture shows the flow of our web application. So the user will interact directly with the front end, which send a request to the backend via an HTTP request. Then the backend processes this. So maybe it can just recuperate or update data in MySQL. Then it sends back responses to the front end. So this setup supports smooth user experience and data management. So now let's move to the snippet code. So this code controls a chatbot that opens and closes with a click. So when the user sends a message, so the chatbot will check for certain keywords that are converted to lowercase. For example, we have bonjour, salut, hello, service, devis, urgence, etc. And replace automatically with a helpful information. So now let's move to the timeline. So this timeline summarizes the Bâti France website project. So in the sprint 0, we just done many researches. We learned about the technologies that we used. Then we find the final idea of the project. Then we start develop the front end and the back end of the project. After that, we implemented the features. And finally, we just styled the website and prepared all the presentation. For our future plans, we are going to implement securities such as HTTPS and SSH. Then we are going to deploy our website. Finally, maybe we are going to add a database for the chatbot. Now let's move to the demo. And I will hand it over to my colleague, Massinissa.
So as you can see, this is the home page. So we focused on it because it's the page will attract the most customers. So scroll down. So as you can see, we put several sections like qui sommes-nous and pourquoi nous choisir and témoignage client and FAQ. And at the last, the footer. So as you can see, we have the chatbot on the left bottom. So as je me mets là. So for example, we put bonjour. And for example, je veux un devis. And for example, j'ai une urgence. So we have many keywords, but we're gonna stop with the chatbot right there because today we're gonna focus about the contact and devis button. So as you can see, you can send a real quick message. For example, if you need to know something about the companies or you have an emergency. But if you need a free quote, login is required. So we already have an account. So let's log in. So as you can see, this is the home account page. So we have several buttons like the dashboard, your information, managing address, changing mode pass. But today we're gonna focus on the three in the middle, the quote, the invoice, and the appointment. But before we create a quote, let's create an address. It will be the address where the work will be done. So once the address is created, so now let's create a quote. So as you can see, the customer can choose between electricity and plumbing and painting for his project. For example, let's choose electricity. And he will choose the type of the project. For example, let's take the first one. And here you need to fill out the form and submit. So this is the summary of the quote. If he needs to add another one, he can. Otherwise, he submit. So the quote has been sent to the company. And as you can see, the quote is in pending. So now let's switch to the admin side. So now, as you can see, there is a quote with all of the details. So if the company are agree with the quote, just turn it to accept and put a price. So once the company are agreed with the quote, the customer will receive an email that confirms that his quote is accepted. So now he can check all information about his quote as a PDF, of course. So we have all the information about the quote. We have the address we added before in the first, and also we have the price with the tax at the end and all of the information about the quote. So if the customer is happy with it, he processes to the payment. So once the payment is done, he will receive a confirmation email and he can check his invoice if you want to download it. And also he will get an appointment for his work. So the company will contact the customers if he's agree about the appointment. So if he's agree, so the company will turn it to confirm. And also he's gonna put an employee for this work. For example, we're gonna choose Rick. So after we save, Rick gonna receive an email that told him all of the information about the work, all the details. So as you can see, the appointment is turned to confirm. So once the employee has finished his work, so we're gonna contact back the company and just tell him that the job is done, and they turn it to done. So that's all about the quote. So now let's show you some of the other page, for example, promo. And for example, conseil. And log out to show them the other one. So for example, no projects. and for example the painting on service. So that's all about your demo. And now I'll hand it over to Ines to tell you about the challenge.
So, despite the challenges and issues that we have faced during the creation of Bâti France project, such as lack of initial digital platform, choosing the appropriate technologies, balance between our academic workload and our job, and finish all the work in a very short time, and then find a design for all the site. We have still managed to successfully complete all the website in the time. So that's all. Thank you for your attention. Any questions, please?
Thank you for the presentation. You have talked about choosing technologies. How do you have choose your technologies and why?
So we choose technologies for first of all, it's very speed when we use a framework like Django, and for security, and we build the application in a very short time, and this is the advantage of the Django framework. And for the static, yeah, and for security, like I said, and actually Django has many documentation, so it's very simple to use database like MySQLite, and for others, it's very easy to use it for the design of the site.
Okay, thank you.
That's right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Did the company saw your website already?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm sure
I
they
think
go.
I'm gonna improve it first, then I'm gonna show you the.
Nice.
We will do some securities. We will add a security and make some amelioration, and then we will give it to the society company.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's really a good job.
Thank you.
I just want to, just a question. It's probably almost the same, but why did you use Django when you can do everything on JavaScript with Node.js or something like that? Because you need to learn two kinds of language, Python plus JavaScript. But if you use Node.js, for example, you can have everything on JS as a backend also.
So we started about with Django. So it's very simple to use for me than the other one. And the Django he has the admin part, and it's very simple for me.
Actually, it's very simple to use it because it's very simple to use Django for manipulate the front end and the back end in the same time. And like I said, in Django we have many documentation. So we have just to install all what we need and do it.
Okay, because you deliver your whole front end through Django? You
Sorry?
use some template, Ninja template and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All the way, but okay. Cool. Good job, guys.
Another question? No? Thank you very much.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lucas. I'm a C23 student, and I will now present you my end-of-year project. So this tool is a online, it's an e-learning quiz platform for students in programming. It's been heavily inspired by Duolingo. It's filled with frequently asked questions and exercises, and it's in order for students to get ready for the technical process of interviews. It has a few core functionalities as a notebook with an add, save, and read lessons. And there's a quiz with 3 difficulty levels. It's mainly made for anyone looking for a entry-level position, so like internship, apprenticeship, and junior positions for the moment. Why did I pick this subject? Because as a lot of students here, I spent the past few months interviewing for my first professional experience as a developer, and in those interview processes, there's always a part where the employer asks the candidate technical questions, and this can be very stressful, especially for new developers. So the goal here is to help them have a platform to have both theory and practice, and where they can gain a little bit more confidence. For the stack and architecture, so I have a Vue.js application interacting with the Firebase. So Firebase is the NoSQL database. So basically, the Vue.js fetches the information from the database and then displays it in real time. As other dependencies, I'm using Vueify, Vuex, VueRouter. For the domain name, and it's Cloudflare, and the hosting is Google Cloud, but I haven't deployed it yet. As other students, I started on the beginning of September, but I started really the development process on the 1st of October, and the project was somehow ready last night. It's like 85% ready. So it took a little bit less than 1.5 months. So here you have the challenges. So there's way more problems, but the main ones are just project management, time management, and as you will see later, the front-end development, which was a big struggle for me. For the code snippet, so this function is issued from the gamepage.view. So this component is when the user gets into the quiz mode, and this function is responsible for what happens when the user selects an answer. So it takes option index as a parameter. Then the next 2 lines, they compare the indexes of both correct answer and the selected answer. Then this line, const is correct, returns a boolean whether it's true or not if the both indexes match. This block of code is pushes in an array called results in Firestore. So 3 variables, so question, selected answer, and is correct. So everything is for me to track and to display later the detail of the quiz. And then this block is responsible for the UI and passes to the next function. So now it's time for a quick demo. I just remind you the front end is not particularly ready, it's just functional for the presentation. So when you arrive there, you can either log in or register. So I will log in with my Google account. Here it lands you directly on the user dashboard. So you have your information here and you can edit your info. I'll come back to the last quiz section later. Then you have all of the notebook idea. So each card here is a lesson, like a notion to know. So obviously I will add more in the future. In details, if you click here, every time you have 3 questions that you should be able to answer that interviewers might ask you in a technical interview. You can save them. Then if you click here, you have only the saved ones. You can search keyword if you want something about Git, you can do it. And you can add your own lesson. So here I will just do it here. Here the same, you can put the some three questions. So I'll put it here for the test. And here you can see the lesson. Wait, sorry. Yeah, here so the lessons got queried by Firebase. So everything is displayed here. You have the three questions, the array of three questions, the content and the title. And if you come back to the notebook, it's displayed here. I don't know why it's in the end, but I have to work on this, but normally it's displayed alphabetically. So it's this for the notebook, and then you have the quiz. So you have three sets of difficulties. I'm going to choose this one. Every time you arrive on one question, you have a 15 seconds timer. Here, then it's just a quiz. You have, like, for this one, 2 questions. If you don't answer one question, it automatically counts as wrong, and then it passes to the next one. And then it's just like a quiz, really. And then it goes to the last quiz. So I implemented it yesterday, so it doesn't really work now, but I've just printed the document here, so you can see what's supposed to get displayed. So here the date, you have the mode, and what's important here is so percentage correct answers that should be displayed here. So basically there's a function that calculates the ratio of valid answers on all the answers. And so here the value is 50. And then it gets stored in an array on Firebase on another array, and then here it should display all of the percentages, and then display them in like a graph, so the user can see the progression. Yes, that's about it for the demo. For the future, I'm not going to go over it very clearly, but shortly I want to rework the whole code in React.js. Of course, find a better algorithm for the lessons and the user's progress. And I want to implement a recruiters mode where the recruiters can send links to batch of candidates, and then the candidates get their personalized link, they make the quiz, and then the recruiters can compare the results. And maybe they can then later add some personalized questions, some maybe more human and teamwork questions, and then compare the results of the candidates. That's it for me. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Lucas. Can you go back on the roadmap slide, please? Because I saw that you
This one?
rework. Yeah, exactly. You rework on the app because the former project wasn't doable.
Yeah.
What was the project before?
That was the same, but I was working with too many components, and that's why I was talking about the challenges of time management, because I was starting one component and one another, so too many ideas, and then I was ending up creating too many components, but none of them was working, and then on the 20 I was like, it's not realizable, so I started everything from scratch, not really from scratch, but I erased all of the components and started again, and so that's why then I decided to go with like 3, 4, 5 core functionalities instead of having too many things and not being able to finish them.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for the presentation. In how many time do you think you will be able to test your solution on a user?
To test my solution on?
On the user, on people, on consumer.
Oh, Maybe like 2 months. You mean like giving it to some students and then having their opinions on it?
Yes.
I was giving myself around 2 months. Once the real MVP is ready, I wanted to go to like schools like from here. I have some friends in computer science degrees and schools, and I wanted to ask them to use it for free because it's gonna be a free solution, and then implement like giving an email or like a form, and then have a lot of reviews about it.
Okay.
And also give it to some people working in HR, because as I said, I want to put a recruitment mode. So I want once it's implemented, I will ask them to use them.
Thank you.
About the content of the quiz, what's how you gonna make the content for the quiz?
That's a good idea. For the moment, I mainly do from what I not know, but like the notions I know. I go on the internet and I look for everything to make some content. So that's why there's not a lot. For the next ones, I don't know. I will keep doing it like this, even if it takes me more time. I don't have any other ideas. Maybe take from some other resources. I don't know yet. But the idea is not to fetch text and content from other websites. I'd rather have my own. Even if we're all talking about the same thing, I don't want to fetch to copy from the text from other websites. Thank you.
C'est bon? Hello everyone, my name is Edouard and I am a student at Alberton School. Today I will be presenting my final year project that's called ML Explorer. This project has been in development for the past 2 months and I am excited to share its feature and the potential it offers for increase the general knowledge about artificial intelligence. So, how can we make machine learning accessible and understandable to a general audience? In this project, my aim is to create a way to get familiar with the basics of machine learning and have a better understanding of the process. So, to begin, what is machine learning? So, all around us, computer is making decisions, and those affect our daily life. When you do an internet search and or scroll to your news feed, for example, computer decide what you see. So, computer can already recognize your face and understand your voice, and soon it will drive in cars, detect disease. So machine learning is a type of an artificial intelligence. It is also a different way to program a computer. In the normal way, in the programming, standard programming, you program step by step. And with artificial intelligence, it's like quite a human, using trial and error. And for the machine learning, the experience for us, it's we try, we fall, we try again, and then it's okay. And for machine learning, it's a lot of data. It's quite the same. And the model is trying to recognize patterns in the data and can make prediction based on those patterns. So why did I choose this topic? When I became interested in machine learning, I started to practice on 2 platforms, which is Kaggle and Hugging Face. And with this, Kaggle is more data science, and Hugging Face is more AI development, you can say. And so I start to learn the basics, for example, how to train a model, how to split the data, the general process, and that in data science is more like some mathematical stuff, to be brief. And so, for example, I learn regression algorithm. I don't know how to do it myself, but I know the basics. Okay. Organization and timeline. So on the first month, I spent the first 2 weeks researching and gathering resources. So it's involved reading documentation, watching tutorials, collecting retrieved materials to support the project. On the next 2 weeks, I focus on designing the project, like UML diagrams, for example, organizing the documents for the development phase. Second month, I began to build the website, and I got a lot of technical challenges that I was not expected first. And so I changed a lot what I think first. I changed a lot. And this stage involved troubleshooting and refining the site functionality, which is not already finished. And to conclude, the last 2 weeks, I prepare the oral and I debug the website and finalizing features. Okay, so architecture. I use JavaScript and React. And JavaScript allows dynamic typing and responsiveness, as And React, it's good because it's on this same page you can do some action. And I think this project structure promotes maintainability, scalability, and clear separation between user interface and logic. And what comes next? So I need to implement the backend with Node.js, implement the database with MongoDB, and the deployment using AWS. And I hope to publish the website or the app. I think it's better for a little app in 2025. Okay, so let's start the demo. Okay, so on the landing page we have dataset. We have a car evaluation, global happiness, health sales, and if you want, you can upload your own dataset here, and you take what you want, your own data. So let's try with car evaluation. You have a little explanation of the source. And then we have the main page. So you can predict something based on features. And let's try to predict buying price based on number of passengers. Ah non, il faut d'abord faire ça. Hop. And maintenance cost. So après, it's a little bug, donc on va faire comme ça. Hop. Voilà. So there is a little demo. So the model is training. He's gonna learn the data, and we have to wait a little bit. Okay, it's good. So now let's testing the model. Same ID. The visual part to more a better explanation. Up. And okay. So now the model is ready. We can continue. And we have 37.57, which is not very good. So it means that to predict buying price based on the number of passengers and the maintenance cost, it's not a good thing. We have to try another thing. So let's try again. Up. And this time we're gonna try car acceptability. We're gonna try safety rating and boot size. So a little bit more of data. You have to wait like previous. Okay, and let's testing the model. Okay, so this time we get a better score, 94.22. So we got something that it can predict quite good the price of the car we want to buy. So now we can test it here. For example, we say to the model, if the car is small, if the boot size of the car is small, if the safety rating is low, and if the car acceptability is acceptable, the model will say that the buying price is low. And we can test it for other features. And finally, if you think that this try is good, you can save it, the model name, you describe what you think could help or will be better for the next time, and the limitation of the model. Well, you can save what you do, what you did, and you can try it with your data if you want to test. The model is good. Okay, so that's all for me. If you like to learn more about this project, you can reach me at this address. And by the way, I am looking for a 2 years apprenticeship starting in December 2024. So if you're hiring a junior developer, please let me know.
C'est pour moi. Thank you, Edward. Just quick question. What kind of framework did you use for the machine learning part?
For the machine learning part, I take some repository for KNN for the algorithm. And first, I was trying to do with Django REST, and it didn't work well. So I use Node.js now.
Okay.
Node.js and JavaScript.
Okay.
How do you know the model is efficient or not? How do you calculate the percentage of success of the model?
It depends on the features and what you want to predict. And if it's 100%, it's not good because it's like we say, it's a
Hallucination?
No, there is not enough data, or it's always the same. It's not good. 100% generally, it's not good. And if you have like between 80% and 99, it could be good. But what I need to do to a better understanding is how really the algorithm work and the part behind the score. To validate the data, I need to do something to improve and to have for the user a better understanding of what he's trying to do. I need to do that in the past few weeks.
Thank you.
You said you want to make an app for this for your model. What is the finality of the consumer? Is for company or is for?
I was thinking
people,
first for individuals. I think
Okay.
first, and I was thinking if you're interested in the subject and you try you want to try more specialized platform, like I try it. Maybe first you can do this. You can train yourself some. It's like a more simple, more basics app. You're trying yourself, and then you can go if you like it. You can see. You can go if you like it. You go to the like Hugging Face or more specialized platform or for more researchers and students that they have a little bit more of knowledge. So it's like between people that have no or not a lot of knowledge and to go to a more specialized way, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I will present you my portfolio project named the Library of Oara. But first at all, I will introduce me. My name is Eduardo, I'm an Alberton student in C23 and I started to learn web development in February. So the Library of Oara is an online library with tracking tool. I started this project to solve a problem that I regularly encounter. I'm very often lost in my readings or series that I watch because I can read or watch several things at the same time, and I can pause certain ones, and when I want to resume to it, I never know where I paused it. So I created this project to allow everyone to have a practical and flexible tracking tool. But this will allow everyone to stay up to date, but it's not intended to become a reading or a streaming platform. The technology I used is for the backend Python with the Django framework and SQLite for the database. And for the frontend, I use CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. Here you can find the architecture of the project. So the user make a request on his browser, where he send to Django. Django take his request and find the URL that match it, and he send a request to the views that interact with the data models and the templates. And when he have his answers, he just send it to the user. The timeline of the project, I started to define the project and make some research about which technology I will use and how to do it, and learn from the documentation in September. In October, I started the backend and made the first version of the frontend. And for the end in November, I updated the frontend, I finalized the backend, and I tried solving some bugs. Now I will show you a little demo. So here you have the So here you have the landing page of the website. I'm actually logged, so we can see my name is here. I will log out just for show you the login page, just here. So here is the login page. If you don't have an account, you can do one just here. So we will try for today. And now it's okay. So we can log. I will log with my account. I have already done. So here, when you continue, you can find all the categories actually available in the site. The popular content, based on the score of the data I used. Here is a part that I don't made it now. I will do it later. And a section about us and contact. Here you can find all the data available. So when you go, you have some. I put 4 categories: the mangas, the animes, series, and movies. It look like the same for all categories. Depend on just the content is different. When you click on one, you can view some details, like how much chapter the manga have, or this statue, and the little description. You can add them to your collection. When you do this, you just have to choose the statue, where is it. If you have finished it, you are currently reading it, it's in pause, or if you want to begin it. If you are in pause or currently reading it, you have to put where you are on it. So you can just put like this, confirm, and it will go automatically in the user collection. So here you can see what the user have in this collection, and it's the same for the rest. So the challenge for this project was to learn new technologies. I already know Python with the Flask framework, but I wanted to try Django, so I used it and learned it. And I learned JavaScript. And the non-technical challenge was more the time organization, because I did it solo from the beginning to the end. The future improvement is to fix existing bugs. I will add some new categories, and maybe a social integration for the users can share his readings or what he wants to the community. And that's all for me. Thank you.
I didn't quite get what's the future you want to add in the future?
I want to...
Okay, what are the existing bugs at the moment?
For now, we have some bugs like, let me go on the tag. Like when you see, like here, the popular content, they send only 3 items, but it's not the most popular on the database. I don't know why it don't work fine, actually. And here, I want to put the content the users have put in pause, but I tried it, but it don't work. So for now, I let it like that. And I have the add category here for new categories, but it don't work.
And why the name?
The name is inspired from One Piece, for one who know.
Cool.
Thank you for the presentation. If you had to add a new series or a new manga, you have to do it yourself, or the community can add it? How does it work?
For now, I fetch the data from 2 APIs, one for the manga and anime, and another one for the series and movies. So in the database, we have 5,000 items available, but I will find a solution for have more, and possibly the community can add some.
Okay, thank you. No.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone. I present you my. We will present you our portfolio project with my teammate Adil.
Hello everyone.
And myself, Sami. So I want to talk to you about the concept and the inspiration of this folio project. So it began with me having a friend who is a hairdresser, coiffeur en français, and he have a lot of clients, but they all take their booking from WhatsApp or Snapchat. So that's not really useful for both of person, and not really professional. And also for the hairdresser, he don't have an overview of his job. That's why we wanted to resolve this issue. So we created a website.
So for resolve this problem, me and Sami decide to create a system of booking for the clients. It's created in the easiest way to use for the client. In a few clicks, you have your booking and it's closed.
So the development context, we had only 2 words, simple and modern. So we wanted to make it that simple, to make it possible to even the children can take a booking from our website.
So for the technology used for this project, we stay in base technology. For the front end, we use the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And for the backend, Flask, SQLite, and Python. We choose this technology because they are the easiest and flexible technology, and it's and they are the technology we learned the most.
So there is a quick UML of our project. So everything begins with the creation of an user, a basic user. And this user can be a coiffeur, hairdresser in English, of course. And that coiffeur can set a time slot, depends of his availability. And when the time slot is ready, client can see them and take a booking. So, in this case, the user can take a booking, it sends it to the coiffeur, and the booking is ready.
So for the challenge, for the technical challenge, we have learning new skills, not really big skills, big function to learn, but some details, and sometimes that was really complicated with the time management because we have a hard timeline. So other technical challenge, we have the reservation system to make it, to solve it, and to fix the bug. And UX UI design, because we are not really good to design a website. That's not un point fort. And for the non-technical challenge, we have the stress management and the time management between the portfolio project and the project school of the school. And evolving needs, it's we develop, but we have a new IG, so we need to implement it with the version and to solve the problem. So sometimes that was really
upgradable.
Ouais.
That's why we make it very simple to have the possibility in the future to make it grow up and evolve. Okay. Let's begin with a simple demo. So, tac. Tac. Tac, tac, tac. Let's begin in our homepage. Sorry. I want you to see how we create an user. So I will test. Do you have an email?
Yes.
Gmail. We will appel you like Adil, maybe two. What's the email? Alors que tu montres le truc. Do not call him on his number. He already have a girlfriend. So then we have a verification page. Sorry. Yep. So he should receive an email if the network wants. That's live. You don't want? No problem. I will take a temp mail. Yes. Take it up. That's the live. We take it. How is it? So let's make another one. Oh non, comme par hasard. Attends, wait. Not direct. Oh, comme par hasard. Comment je fais pour...
Connecte-toi directement. On a déjà.
No, I don't know how to frame the thing. I'm so sorry. Tu l'as bien écrit? Revérifie. We are sorry for this interruption.
No.
We know how to code the website, but not to write an email. That's I don't know what can we do? Teammates. J'ai relancé, but it don't to run. Clear enough. Flask run. We are fucked up. How can we? Is some? Tu peux mettre ton PC?
Oui.
Ramène ton PC vite fait.
We have a little problem.
Sorry.
We're gonna solve it.
Just a second. We'll take my address email to make another one. Because I just want you to see how we create an email. I already created an account. Do you enjoy the live? Mon PC, mon téléphone. C'est bien. Ah ouais, mon téléphone il est là. Attends. Oh, c'est bon. Non, c'est bon. Hop. Item. No, it's okay. Sorry. So I will create Sami, number 2, because I already have an email. I will put my address here. Comment tu fais ça?
On passe directement.
Tac. Very, very strong.
Okay, vas-y.
It's okay. So there is the verification page, and here I just received an email with the verification de votre compte agent d'aide with the code. I will put the code here. 003 6, 9, 8. Comment tu mets 0, 3, 6, 9, 8. And verify. Then I'm logged. So what I can do here, it's just monitoring my account. There is our rendezvous en attente. We have the past rendezvous and the favorite hairdresser and my point of fidelity. Here the history and the recompense, but it's a new account. So let's take a booking. We have a simple questionnaire. And here we have to choose between just Luca, because he's the only hairdresser on my website for the moment. And there is the disponibility of this coiffeur. I will take like mercredi. And êtes-vous sûr de vouloir réserver? Yes. That's it. The reservation is confirmed. Tac. There is the rendezvous en attente. And on my email, I also received a confirmation, with as you can see just here, if it works, maybe, if it works. No. Yes, a simple email with my hairdresser, the date and l'heure. So then we just took a rendezvous. That's not a big deal on a website that make a booking. Then we also have the other parts. It's the hairdresser part. Sorry. It don't work. Non. Envoie le tien. Tu peux pas prendre la mise à jour? No. Up. So I will disconnect my account to connect on the coiffeur account. Tac. Ah, you know that. I wait. I will wait. Hop. I can make se connecter. You don't have the wait. You don't want what?
Débranche, rebranche.
Débranche, rebranche. Ok. Télécharge le dernier Discord.
J'ai fait ça.
No, you don't want. Maybe. No. That's problem. I have
Okay, welcome back. Alors, we're sorry for this interruption. I will continue. So we wanted to connect on our coiffeur side. So just by using the email of the coiffeur. Hop, gmail.com. The website will redirect into the dashboard of the coiffeur. Last time it was on the client dashboard. It's made it automatically. So there is the stat of the coiffeur. So there is the connection button and revenu du mois. That's depend on the price. We deactivated for the moment. So and the booking we've seen last time was just here in gérer mes disponibilités. And there is in orange, it's the booking took from the client. So it's already réservé or passed. And in the blue one, it's the still available booking that people can take. And if I'm available as a coiffeur between 17h and 18h, I can take it and enregistrer disponibilité with the satisfying animation. And there, just go back and still disconnect and reconnect as a client because I don't have another person. So, tac. We can take the rendezvous, tac, Lucas, and take it like here, which this one of 17h, and confirmer. Tac, successful. So here I received on my email an mail who's will tell me I took with Lucas at the 15th of November 2014 at 17h. And I can annulate, and it will also send an email of confirmation to the coiffeur to be able to know that. And if I still reconnect as a coiffeur, up, I will see my client, who is Sami. And if I have like someone who can't come at like 16h, I can send a notification to my next client to come now with an email. We planned to use a phone number, so it's for the next version. And in case of where the client have been successfully coiffé, we can just terminer le rendez-vous and confirmer. Boom. It will send an email with a recapitulative, and when a booking is confirmed, the client will obtain a few XP, like in a game. And more you have XP, more you have recompense. No, not recompense. Yes. Yes, reward. Sorry. And you also have in a few more version, the next version. Sorry, like in a game, a personage who will grow up more than you have XP, more than he will grow up. Like a game. We wanted to gamify our project. So I think that's it. You have the statistic, as I said, just here. So, is it everything?
No.
Okay. Take. So, as I said, I won't stop here with my teammate because I planned with him to make it bigger, our website. We wanted to make a few more versions of it and maybe commercialized soon, very soon. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Do you have any question? Yes, you have. What is the question?
Thank you, guys. On your challenges part, you are talking about the stress management.
Yes.
So, what kind of stress did you add, unless the technical issue that you had just before?
The stress because of the time, because we have the tendance, the trend to work very lately, so there is the stress where stress come from, and to make a portfolio project, because we talk about it from the beginning, so that's pretty much of the stress.
Good job. Nice presentation, even with the technical issues. You said you want to commercialize the app.
Yes.
Have you looked what other do already on this subject, other applications that they already exist, and what will be your differentiator from the other one that already exist?
Actually, for me personally, no. We asked me if I said I seen Doctolib or something like the barber Doctolib. I don't know. Yes, but I don't want to see them, to don't copy them. But when I say commercialize, it's about my friend who is in this world of hairdresser. I know they need it, so that's my first angle. Yes, goal. Yes.
For the commercialization, have you already an idea of the price you want to make, or
Not yet.
not yet?
Because I have to make a market analysis.
Yes.
Before
Okay.
it.
Okay. In how many time you want to commercialize it?
Next few months.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi everyone. My name is Ba Fatmata. I am 25 years old, student at Alberton School, Paris. Today I'm going to talk about my portfolio project named Tunde. Tunde is a website, restaurant website with two main sections. The first section is the classic restaurant, and the second section is the recipe sharing forum. This unique section allows Tunde user to go faster. It is not just a site to look at the dishes. It is a place to look at the dishes. It is a real community for sharing recipes. The goal of this project is to enhance Tunde user by turning a customer into the developer, or turning customer into the creator. I'm sorry. And for this project, the goal of this project is to enhance Tunde user experience by turning customer into the creator. User can not only taste the dishes, but it is only learn how to make them or create their own recipe. Besides in providing a restaurant and experience, Tunde inspire user to cook at home, explore and experiment. For this project, this project is inspired by my love for the cooking, which is a way for me to connect my passion of food in my interest to the web development. On this project, I work entirely by myself on handling each stage, backend development for the front-end design. For this project, I use HTML, CSS, JavaScript for my front-end, and Node.js, Express.js for my backend. Database, I use MySQL. This is a total repair of my timeline. On this project, I spent a lot of time on my front end because I started here. 1 week to designing and planning the project, 4 weeks for my backend development, 4 weeks for my front-end design, and 1 week for integrating the front-end to my backend. This is a web infrastructure of my website. User access interface, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, draft the browser, Node.js and Express.js, handle API request, and managing the logic. All information is stored in my SQL database. If everything works well, the result is displayed on interface user. The main technical challenge I faced was ensuring secure handle of authentication token without disruption the experience. And the main non-technical challenge I was managing copyright issue for receipt and image shared by user, as they may share content without proper permission. And this is the overview of my code, front-end, back-end, and request HTTPS. And now let's start the demo. As you can see, this is the home page of my website. It is the first section, classic restaurant. Now we have some dishes. And we have here qui sommes-nous about us. And now we are nos plats, some menu. This is the menu of my restaurant website. And if you want to reserve, you can, this is the formula of reservation. User can write all your information, name, surname, all information here. This. This is just an example. If everything is okay, you receive automatically a mail to confirm your reservation. The confirmation mail. We are again the formulaire de contact. If you want to ask the question, you can just put your name, email on the message here. And now we are the second part of my website, the sharing receipt forum here. This is the login page. If you don't have an account, you can create here, s'inscrire ici. And if you want to post the receipts, you can put here all information, title of receipt, ingredient, instruction, image, and put. If you put the receipt is displayed here, like this. Title, ingredient, instruction, image, and we are here. If you want to like, comment, share, edit or delete the receipt. Après, in the feature, I want to add a comment on the receipt rating system, advanced filter and search, favorite and receipt list, user profile, pooling system. This is all for me. Thank you for your attention. Any question?
Maybe you said it, but how did you come up with this idea?
J'ai pas compris la question.
Comment tu as eu l'idée?
J'ai eu l'idée de ce projet parce qu'en fait, de base, dans les restaurants, ça se limite seulement à que réserver, venir sur place et tout. Donc, je me suis dit, ça serait mieux que de prolonger l'expérience. Les utilisateurs peuvent avoir leur espace à eux, où ils peuvent partager les recettes, discuter entre vous. Et si une recette plaît à beaucoup de personnes, pourquoi ne pas l'ajouter au menu directement? Donc, ça permet d'avoir une certaine, on va dire, communauté assez, on va dire, particulière et tout. Donc, c'est ça.
Et le restaurant, il existe?
Non.
Hello, honorable member of jury. Hello, everyone. Okay, today we are here to present our project final year, call it Learn and Film. To do this project, we are a team of 3, myself, Mokhtar, Loïc, and Jordi. Okay, me, I have doing coding in another language, Java, but I didn't speak English where I'm come here. And in university, I do physics. But my teammate never doing coding and didn't speak English. Now I take the floor to Loïc to present yourself.
Hello everybody, my name is Loïc Itoko, and I hold a degree in industrial maintenance. After several years in each field, I decided to shift toward development. Having completed the foundation in full stack development, I am now specializing in each area.
Okay, Jordi.
Hello everyone, I'm Jordi Mkiana, holding in the degree in chemistry. I have currently transitioning into the field of information technology with a particular interest in full stack development. For this project, I have work on backend. I work on user and subscription management.
Okay, now I want to present our project. Our project named Learn and Film. Learn and Film is an innovative platform want to combine learning and entertainment. Okay, why this project? Because somebody lose some time to see the movie but not learn anything, and we want to using film in education. Objective of the project is we want to make platform that propose educational films to the public. The architecture of our projects, we make in two parts, backend in Django and front-end React. Now I take the floor to Loïc, explain how we make front-end with React.
Thank you, Mr. Mokhtar. As part of our project, I working on the front end, creating various components and elements such as home page, registration page, footer, header, navigation bar, service question, connection, movie, and forms. I also set up running management and interaction to element the user experience. So once the user access the home page, they can choose setup for it choose can choose set the home page account. So with the account basic and premium. So with the basic account, they have access to contacts, and with the premium account, they have access to the series and additional content. In the dashboard menu, user can manage subscription their account. Use such as viewing subscribe such as viewing subscription detail, e.g. expiration date, whether they are subscribe basic or premium, and they can also update their name and password, and they can. I hand over to Mr. Mokhtar for the continuation of the project presentation.
Okay, thank you, Loic. Now we take the floor to Georgie to explain how we make the backend with Django and Python language.
I developing a key feature which has setting up view and handling route and create API. I also contributed in the design of implementation for structured a base et data models, ensure robust and scalable architecture. This is part of the subscription code for PayPal. Configures PayPal setting from Django setting to enable PayPal and introduce payment management. This function success request manages PayPal payment successful by verifying the payment PayPal. To retrieve payment ID and pay ID for information confirmation for PayPal is if the check is passes, a subscription payment is in the user is create in database and with subscription to is, and if and redirect the user in a success page and subscription details. If check is failed, it return an error page. Thank you.
Okay, now I want to tell you how we securing front-end and back-end communication with token authentication. With local storage, we get the token, and in the header of API, we send the token to the backend with decoration permission classes with API view, and for this is for all films, and return the response in a JSON file. Okay, for deployment, we use Docker with Docker Compose to facilitate us to in deployment in server. Technical challenges and resolution. We had some challenges like to integration PayPal SDK for synchronization backend and frontend, and testing debugging both with Stack Overflow and ChatGPT and another developer. We resolved the problem. For installation of our project, you use this repository And in this repository, you see README. You have all things you need to clone and develop with this project. Okay, thank you for your attention for this part of our presentation. Now we make demo of our app. If you, this is a home page. You see the video present the platform. What is the platform? Okay, you see some movie in some domains. This is a footer with useful pages. Okay, if you want to register, you use this page. Put your username, your email, password, choose the plan, and pay with PayPal or bank card. Okay, we want to test if it's work. Okay, now pay with PayPal. Message for successful. Now we are registered in the platform. We make sign up to see if it's work. Okay, it's work. Okay, for access to this page, you want basics plan. This is film, all films. Okay, see film that you want. Like this, Les Miserables or another. Here, in future, we want to add ER to recommend the movie. Okay, that this to watch the films, the movie. Or user, the connect or dashboard, all is now is work. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. How do you select the movie that you put on your platform?
We select now. We select in YouTube. In database we add only link. But in future we want to work with productor like to put.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.